What is going on, YouTube? This is Patriot Prime coming at you once again with another Generation 1 Transformers review. And this time I'm going to do two figures for you. Generation 1 Raindance and Grand Slam. Two characters never once featured in the cartoon, but were featured in Marvel Comics issue 47. It was these two characters that stored information on the underbase that the Decepticons were trying to hunt down. They never appeared in robot mode, only like this, in cassette form. They traveled from Cybertron carrying information, crashed in the ocean, ended up in a pirate chest, a pirate treasure chest. G1, Marvel Comics, can't explain it. Blaster ends up getting a hold of them and storing them inside him in boombox mode. And then as he's trying to escape, the Seacons attack. So what Blaster does is he spits them out into the ocean. Yep, G1. And that's it. That's the last you see of these. The Seacons go chasing after them, and that's it. They're only mentioned by name in the next issue. And that's it. You never see these guys again. So, welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews, Generation 1, Raindance and Grand Slam.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. 'Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. See, we can go where we want to, place where they will.
Now, as I stated before, both Grand Slam and Raindance transform into micro cassettes. And they do a pretty good job of it. They've got some really good detail on the front, Raindance being the best. But when you turn them around, you see that robot kibble. Well, not as much kibble, but you can see all the detail. Now, what's cool about these guys, just like Soundwave's Cassette Warriors, these guys will fit inside Blaster. Just open him up, and there we go. So they'll store in Blaster one at a time, unfortunately, but that's how it works. So anyway, let's get on to their transformation. We'll start with Grand Slam first. Simply pull these sections apart, take the bottom here, flip around so it's angled like that, and then pull the straight sections back. And then squeeze these together. There's some little cannons right here that you flip forward. Like so. And there we go. That's Grand Slam in tank mode. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. But, fortunately, it's the weapons set that makes these characters. Grand Slam comes with three. He comes with these two rocket pods and a big cannon. Now, the rocket pods have a little port here that the big cannon goes into, so the pod fit up top. Now, it's only got one port, so one just kind of sits there and holds it in place a little bit. But there we go. That is tank mode for Grand Slam. Now, if you look real close, you can see some tread details on the side and on the bottom. But there we go. Generation 1 Grand Slam. Now moving on to Raindance. Another simple transformation. You pull him apart here. Now he's a little tight. Bend these straight down. Excuse me, not bend them. Well, some might. This is really tight, which is good for an old figure. Press forward like that. Take this section, unsnap it, fold it all the way back. And there is his jet mode. Now he benefits from his weapons as well. Two little missile looking weapons. that you can pose one of two ways. I've seen some where they connect them to the bottom, which it does have some kind of landing gear molded into it where it'll sit like that. Another way, which I think looks better, is put them on the top so it gives you that look. But to each his own, however you want to display them. But the main feature for these two figures is the fact they can combine. So what you want to do, we'll start with Raindance first. Remove the weapons. We'll get Blaster out of the way so we can focus more on the combined character. Stand him up. Pull down on the wings, which will in turn turn these into feet. Rotate them forward. Said, man, that's tight. That's scary tight. There we go. It's actually doing it backwards. Whew. Not going to fool with this much anymore. But there we go. So actually the wings go back, and then he has these little feet that fold forward. And there is Raindance in leg mode. Of course, you want to flip this down. And now we take Grand Slam, take his weaponry off, and from tank mode, what you want to do is bring these apart. You can always see the combined mode head here. Rotate this around so it looks like that. Pull the arms out, or the treads out just a little bit, and then they will in turn fold down. And then he's got these little fists that you flip out right at the end of his arms. Well, of course, where else would fists come from? But there is the upper body mode formed by Grand Slam. So now he's got a little hole here underneath, which will peg into this peg on top of Raindance. Click them together, move that up, and there you go. Now there are a few different weapon combinations that you can do for the combined mode of Grand Slam and Raindance, known as Slamdance. So I'm going to go over those with you now. Let's take Grand Slam's weapons, turn him around, and now the instructions show that you will take the little missile pods and hook them in to where the circles, the ports, are facing out. Just like that. Then you'll take the missiles for Raindance and slide those up in his arms so they kind of look like null rays for the Seekers. There you go. And now you take the cannon and plug it in over his left shoulder. And there we go. Combination number one. I've also seen where people will take these weapons, or the missile pods, move them down to the legs, and then the big cannon on the back. And there you have combination two. I display mine. I take the missiles off the arms, the double cannons take their place, and the rockets down on the legs with a slight angle forward, and still keep the big cannon on his back. Get those just right. But there is how I display my figure. Now the biggest drawback with this toy, the arms do not move forward. He is stuck in that position. So that is the one glaring flaw with this toy. Other than that, he's pretty cool. He's got a decent robot mode. He's well proportioned, unless you look at him from the side or the back. But he's got good T-tails and a wonderful face sculpt. Now, I added a little touch to mine by throwing a scrap of chrome right there on his crotch. Since he has so much chrome anyway, I figured I'll just add a little bit more. And there you have Generation 1, Grand Slam, and Raindance, and their combined form of Slamdance. Now, in my opinion, the G1 Combiner set of Grand Slam and Raindance will make a great addition to your collection. It was a gimmick that was only used twice in the original toys. This set here and a Decepticon set, which I'll go over in another review. The only problem is, like everything else you're going to collect G1, tracking one down in decent shape. Finding the individual cassettes is not too hard. It's the weaponry. And since the weapons are all chrome, it's going to be hard to find them in decent shape. Now, I want to thank you guys again for stopping by, visiting my channel, and listening to what I have to say. Very proud to announce that today I hit over 200 subscribers, and I've only been doing this for about 3 months. So I want to thank you very much for that. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe. I plan on doing a lot more reviews. I've got a lot of Transformers back there to go over. Guys, this has been Patriot Prime, signing out. Hoo-ah!
Dance. Oh, let's safety dance. Oh, let's safety dance. Oh, let's safety dance.
Hey guys, I'm going to do a little something special for you. As a way of celebrating me hitting 200 subscribers, I'm going to do a little raffle. And all you have to do is comment on this video. Then I'm going to go to commentpicker.com, put in the URL of this video, and it will randomly select a person who comments. Now, it judges by individual comments, so multiple comments aren't going to help you at all. And we can just make a drinking game right now of how many times I've said comments during this little section. But what you're going to win, I mean, it's just a little something, is you're going to get a $10 Amazon gift card from me. I'm going to send it to you digitally, just as my way of saying thanks. Once again, guys, Patriot Prime, signing out. Hoo-ah! Thank you so much.